But the
That's
domino
right.
effect.
Yeah.
At the last Burbank convention, Renee, you talked about being at the Roxy. You said, I had a great time last night just sitting back and watching Lucy. I can see why you guys love her so much. You said you could see the love from Lucy to the fans and from the fans to Lucy. And then you started to cry. Do you remember doing that and why that got you so emotional?
Oh, it's just so moving, you know. It's I'm so proud of you being up there for one, seriously, you know. And I just you know, I think that's wonderfully courageous, and it's just so fun to see you have this dream, whether it be for right now or whenever or however long, and to bring it out there and share it with everybody. I loved that, you know. It was so fun to watch you go for it, and then and to see the fans that were there just love you that much too, you know. It was just so fun. Like, we're all united in this wonderful moment. So, and it's because you stepped up to do it. I thought that was cool.
Does love make you emotional?
Well, I'm love everything. Everything makes me feel sensitive, you know.
Yeah.
I think I'm very compassionate, and yeah.
Well, you talked
it's a
to,
bad
you
thing,
know,
though.
you just did an online interview, and you said you had a
Yeah.
colorful childhood, and you also
Yeah.
mentioned in Chicago, I think it was, that there was some, you know, there was some abuse in the family and what have you. And I don't know, has that made it harder or easier for you to be open as a person, as an actor?
I think I've just, this last year, started to realize that if I can own up to who I am, it gets me upset, that I can be a better person. Yeah. I feel like I'm on Barbara Walters.
Wait a minute, I don't do
Anyway,
things like
so
that.
what I want to say is, yeah, the more I can share,
Yeah.
the more I get to, live this really great life. And what's good about it is just not being so emotional about it, really, even though I am right now. Usually I'm not.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe because you're with your buds.
So I think Ren was very buttoned down for a long time, right? You were very keeping a lid on everything.
Well, you have to.
And now you're able to like let it up a little bit and allow these things to express, because otherwise it's impressed in you.
But I expressed it in my acting. I always knew what I was doing as an actor. But, you know, you let the demons come out, you know, and you express yourself. And that always worked for me, which was so great about Xena, you know. There were so many ways to explore different feelings, you know. But, so I always knew that. But to actually share stories with people was a whole other thing, because you're so ashamed, you know, and to go, why am I ashamed, you know?
Yeah.
So I am, though. It's really cool. And I'm writing about it. Oh my gosh, it's so incredible.
Yeah.
I had such a wild life. You have no idea. No one has any idea, really, what it was, this world I was in. It's so bizarre. But I'm starting to write about it, and the more I write about it, the more I realize how absolutely ridiculous it was, and that we lived this life, and that people, it's so ridiculous. It's like J.R. Ewing, you know, was the man who ran our world.
Ewing.
It was like, I swear, it was like this Texan, crazy man, you know, and it's so absurd to me that he got away with it, and that we all had to be dragged along the way, and no one did anything. Is so amazing to me. So I'm starting to write about that.
Keeping up appearances.
Yeah, that's what it was all about. You know, we were basically the appearance of a normal family. Right. So even as a young kid, I had the insight to know this was wrong, but I had no voice to say, what the hell, you know, what can we do about it? But now I do have the voice. This is all so new for me, so I'm just going to see where it goes. And yeah, we'll see.
Because there's nothing to fear by letting it out. Right? When you're a kid, you feel like you have to...
You think you're going to be punished.
Yeah, that something so terrible is going to happen if you even admit something to yourself.
Yeah. So anyway, it's good.
It's good.
It is
It
good.
is very
I don't
good.
normally
It's
get
really
emotional about
good.
it, because it is what it is, you know, and I realized that if I didn't live the childhood I had, I wouldn't be on the TV show I was on. I wouldn't have the ability to have the exposure I have to let other people know, you know, have faith,
And
you know,
touch people the way
I
you
can
have.
help them, yeah.
Through that.
But it's taken me a while to get there.
Yeah.
So the answer to your question is yes, I was closed off because I didn't want people to hear all the bad stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And now it's like, okay, well, that's life. You know, it is what it is. So.
But he had
Yeah.
crazy